Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the jungle of 2017. My brother, and me is the podcast, and I'm your oldest brother, Justin Tyler McElroy.
And I am the brother that is in the middle, Travis Patrick McElroy.
And I'm your sweet baby brother, 30 under 30 media luminary Griffin McElroy. Gonna try to get that in every ep. Just get it in real fast.
Work on your brand.
Practice saying it real fast so it's not a big distraction. 30 under 30 media luminary.
So, it's 20 Serpentine, y'all. We're zagging left and right.
Well, no, but
we are zag nuts.
You can't zag left and right. We are zagging either left or right, and then the other direction that would technically be a zig.
Incorrect.
Okay.
No, okay. That's okay. I see what you're saying, and like you're getting to the root of it. I think.
Yeah,
we're close there. There's something to what you're saying because one would be a zig, but like I wasn't thinking in sequence. But I guess once you started in a line, all lefts are zigs, all rights are zags.
But you can't zag every time because then you're not zagging. You know what I mean? If you zag, that's nothing. You gotta zag, zig. What?
Where did
that zig come from?
Oh my God, Travis, are you suggesting that this week we zig on them?
Maybe we zig, Griffin.
All right. I do want to say that at this point, I have mostly purged my Facebook friends and Twitter followers and LinkedIn connections and Friendster friendos of all non-30 under 30 media luminaries.
Yes.
But you two have made the cut. You're some of the, we call you standards. Or we call you, non-30s. You two are some of the only non-30s that I have on my list. And following you two on social, it's not as enlightening as the other stuff is, but I noticed that you've been doing some mad zagging just in this 1 week where you've been trying this bold new experiment.
Well, we do have to congratulate, I think the zag of the week, I think has to go to Forbes.
Honestly.
Like, you don't zag much harder than naming Griffin one of the
yeah, I definitely I
people
put
under 30 in media on a list. I don't know, is it like best or most? Is it most?
Most would make sense. Best, I vor Nintendo toys, professionally. So I'm not sure how I can go, up against a Jesse Eisenberg, who would also be considered for media, I think, or a Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who has his own media company. He's
not 30?
No, definitely not. That dude's like 22 years old. So,
damn.
Thank you, Forbes, for the honor. You zagged all of us pretty hard.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's 35 years old. Don't tweet us.
Thank
tweet,
God.
Don't Facebook.
Thank
Keep it.
Jesus.
Travis, your zag, so what I like about you, Travis, is you're working on a zag now, and you've also got a prospective zag in the future that you want to chase down.
I have 4 zags.
Oh my God.
I have major zags and minor zags. That I have charted throughout the year. And then I'll probably just surprise myself, zag on myself, and do stuff that's not in there. Right now, working on electric guitar.
Yeah, so you've never played an acoustic, right? That's where most folks get there. Okay.
Because
you want to shred.
I want to shred. Every time I've ever picked up an instrument ever, if I was not immediately magically good at it, I have then set it down and it has been dead to me.
Okay.
And I sat down with my new electric guitar for an hour the other day, like yesterday, just practicing moving my fingers up and down the frets. That was it for an hour. I'm committed to becoming good at this long term and not just like, I'm going to learn to play 3 chords and call it a day. Like, I'm going to fucking shred this year.
I'm going to learn 3 chords and call it a day has been working for me on guitar for the better part of 15 years. Well, don't knock it till you tried it, buddy. Also, I do very much enjoy the rationale of the electric guitar, which is to say, I don't know how to play this, but I do wish it was louder.
Yeah.
I do wish I could hear better what I was doing so poorly.
And I would love my neighbors to know I'm just starting out something over here.
This isn't anything. Everyone's got to check this out.
My baby's going to love this.
Oh, yeah. Run down those other zags though, Trav.
Oh, I don't know how much I want to give away. I'll do some minor zags. I've decided to get really into dips. I'm gonna master guacamole.
Okay,
salsa.
well that's not.
Okay. I'm also gonna get a sleeve tattoo.
Yeah, that'll zag me pretty good. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was looking, Travis. I was looking over here. Whew, there you are, over here on the other side.
See, that's the thing. You're thinking, guacamole.
Yeah, guacamole.
Tattoos.
Can you get tattoos of just a big glistening bowl of guaco?
Perhaps. I mean, I can.
Travis,
I don't know if I will.
I'm done with your zags. Justin, your zags surprised me very much, but I'm very excited by it. Can you?
I took a Taekwondo class on Wednesday. Got the gi and everything. 2 classes, 1 gi, $30.
Walk me through. Is this going to be a continuing thing, or did you just do one and done it?
Oh no, I'm headed for mastery. Is where I asked him to put me on the mastery track.
Yeah,
it's the one thing that they said.
2 questions
that was attainable. Yeah,
2 important questions. 1, tell me everything that happened in the class.
Okay.
And number two, because maybe you want to start with number 2 is why did you choose this particular discipline of all of the martial arts sort of specializations?
Well, I researched them all very much, and the one that was 5 minutes from my house was Taekwondo.
Mm-hmm. And that's how Bruce Lee did his thing.
Yeah, that's how Bruce Lee got started. When I arrived, so this is fun. They told me I should show up and observe a class, and when I showed up, I said, I was interested in maybe taking a class, and the lady disappeared behind the counter and came back with a gi. And I was like, oh, apparently I'm just taking a Taekwondo class today. This is not what I had anticipated. And I had just ridden a strenuous 20 minutes on the stationary bike.
Yeah.
But right before, I was not in any sort of headspace to start learning Taekwondo. The other thing that surprised me about the Taekwondo class, probably the biggest surprise, is this how early I started punching. When I was instructed to punch, I kind of looked around I don't know how to punch. I certainly didn't. You don't think they're going to let you punch day one, right?
No.
You think that we built that.
Yeah, you don't show up to med school day 1 and they're like, all right, cut this dude. What? Cut this dude right now.
Wait, so what do they dangle in front of you if they let you punch day 1? You know what I mean? What's the cliffhanger that brings you back for day 2?
I guess punching in a way that would have any sort of effect on anything on Earth would be
punching
good.
with purpose.
So, important Taekwondo question.
Yeah. Keep in mind, I've had 1 class. Go on.
Has it got belts?
Yeah, it's got belts. I'm headed. I feel like, okay, so this is my actual, thing. I know that a black belt would take a very long time, right? Mm-hmm. So I've sort of ruled that out. That's probably not in my future. But I feel like if I get any color belt, most people don't know the order in which the belts come, right? So if I attain a yellow belt and I can tell people oh yeah, I'm a yellow belt in Taekwondo, they're not going to know if that's impressive.
That's number 2.
Not.
That's the second one.
Well, you know that, and I know that now after my 1 Taekwondo class. It was actually, here's the surprising thing. It was very hard what with the physicality of punching and kicking for an hour.
Sure.
That was not great. That part was a little hard for me.
I've been trying to think of my own zag I can do because you guys are setting a pretty bonkers precedent over there. And just by saying this, I'm ruining this zag, and I definitely won't be able to do it after I say it. But how great would it be if my zag was that I also took Taekwondo classes without telling you guys, and then at our next live show, Justin and I had to fight each other
while I accompanied you on electric guitar.
Oh man, that's a good look, isn't it? Shit. Damn it. Maybe I'll edit this out of the podcast I don't edit the podcast. Well, no, it's too late. Everybody knows now that Justin and I are martial arts enemies. Well, we're the masters of rival dojos. Damn it.
The idea that I would actually come in contact with another person with punches and kicking
while doing Taekwondo?
While doing my Taekwondo art occurred to me about 15 seconds ago when you said that. I had not even prepared myself for the eventuality that I would someday meet another person who I had to be better at punching and kicking than.
Or else you will be punished with physical harm.
Oh, they steal my belt, don't they?
Yeah, that's it.
Steal my belt.
There's only 5 black belts going around, and they sort of cycle, They sort of cycle in and out. You gotta beat a black belt in order to take them down. Or if you have like a fancy, black tie affair, like a wedding or something coming up, you can ask them to borrow it because you don't want to clash. I don't know what to zag as. I'm taking zag suggestions.
You can't think about it too much is the thing. This is I drove past that place and I didn't even plan to take a Taekwondo class. The zag came to me. Yeah. I think if you're open to the zag, it'll come to you. I did want to give and maybe we'll do a few of these regularly. 2017 is the year we're zagging on them. They think we're gonna zig, we zag.
Yeah, zag watch.
Quick zag watch. I want to give a shout out to Hallie or perhaps Haley. It's hard to say. On in the Facebook group, who has no blacksmithing experience, but has decided that they're going to make several swords and attempt to sell them at the Bristol Renaissance Fair in Wisconsin. And just to prove it, there's a video of them just like making a sword on what appears to be a grill. Maybe.
Absolute. Well, George Foreman.
I will buy that sword. I will buy a sword from you.
Yeah.
Get in contact. Tweet at me and let me know how I can pay you to commission.
So dope.
I'm going to commission your 10th sword. I do not want your first one.
Nobody wants your first
Fuck
sword.
that. I'll take the first one and then I'll frame it. And then in 20 years, when you're a master blacksmith, I'll hand it back to you, fucking Bartlett for America style. That's a good zag. Wow. Great
it's
zag.
A really good zag.
Let's,
Griffin, I have an idea for you. Let me pitch a zag to you.
Okay. Keep in mind that I have like 2 hours of free time a week.
Yeah. You should start raising chickens.
Ooh, that would be, well, my cat would defo murder them.
You put him in a thing.
No, he'll break in like it'll be bad. It'll be bad.
Okay, ostriches.
Now we're cooking with gas. It's bad gas and it's bad food that we're cooking, but it is being cooked.